this road is supposed to lead. We got nothing but time. As long as you're right here next to me, everything's gonna be alright. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. So won't you ride with me, see where this thing goes. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be.
Hi my warriors, welcome to another video. Now, right about now, I know people are off and on talking about open relationships. Okay. So we're going to kind of like piggyback off of everybody talking about that. So my question is, can you be involved in an open relationship? My answer is no. I want to say something else, but I'm going to keep it no. How about that? Period, poo. My thing is, when you involved in an open relationship, where the problem comes in at is, it's just like a threesome. Okay? Me, no threesome. No, hell no. I'm gonna just say that straight out. You bring someone else into the relationship technically. I know they're a little bit different, but I'm gonna explain both. The threesome is you bringing somebody into the relationship, okay? That person that you bring into the relationship can maybe do some things better than the wife. Or if it's two men, hardly ever I see that, the man, okay? So most of the time what I have seen is it's always been the two women and the man. And what end up happening is the man likes both women's in different ways. And being that is the case, it ruins the relationship. Okay? So I'm gonna stop right there. And we may go back to that topic another time. But years and years ago, I used to hear that those two couple that everybody's talking about right now, which I'm not going to name no names, I know most of y'all know who it is, they were doing, I guess they call it swinging. I really don't know much about swinging. I've heard rumors about it, but I really don't know. But they was in that type of relationship where you involve other couples. So my thing is, it goes back to what we were talking about earlier, that you're involving someone else. Now when you're doing the open part, that means you're dating someone. I don't understand how they don't see this emergency. People are crazy. You hear the emergency car coming, but you so in a rush to do what you want to do that you don't pay it no attention. Now, I feel a lot of people are doing it for two reasons. One reason, they're just an idiot. They just want to do their thing. And another reason, sometimes those emergencies just turn their light on so they can get through traffic. Once they get through the traffic, then they turn it off, which is not cool. So it's just crazy. I just look at it like this. I don't know if there's a life they're saving, so I'm going to pause and let them go by. And then I will continue my drive. But back to what we were talking about. People can fall deeply in love with the other person. I mean, my thing is, the only reason I see that people are doing open relationships is because either the relationship is gone 100%, and being that it is gone, the person don't have the finances to get divorced. You think about it. A lot of people spend, I'm gonna say, I've heard they spend a lot of money. I'm just gonna say 10,000 to 200 or 300,000 they spend on a marriage, and then not even a few years later, less than 20 years, they're getting divorced. Okay? And a lot of people, they just don't have the money to do that because they have to sell the property. You know, they have to do a lot of things. Now, I do know a couple who have done what they call had an open relationship. And this young lady even got pregnant a couple of times from she's gotten pregnant a couple of times from, what would you call it, the different guys that she were dating. And because she ended up having a miscarriage, the husband didn't know if it was his baby or whoever. She just act like it was his. You know, he crying and she crying and all of that when it was other dude's baby. So that's one problem that can, be caused in the situation. And if you and that person is still having intercourse, then, he may fall under that trap. But if y'all not, and then you having a miscarriage, you mostly trying to hide it to where he don't find out at all. So it's really crazy to even think of an open relationship, because to me, it's gonna cause a lot of problems. You have children in these relationships as well. So the kids are looking at, okay, the guy, the young men are saying, oh, that's the way it works. You can have 2, 3 women. You ain't got to have one. Then the girl is saying, well, it's okay if he have another woman, long as he, still with me, that's proving to me that he love me. No, baby. No. It's one man for every woman, in my opinion. They say it differently than that, but I'm going to say in my opinion. If I'm with you, it got to only be me. I ain't got time to be sharing no relationship. Period, point blank. I'm not sharing. Because if I feel that I need to share you, then I must not be good enough for you. So let me let you find who is good enough for you, and you go ahead and let her work overtime. Okay? Because that's what it's going to be. Because sometimes you not going to find the woman who can replace the woman you with. And a lot of people just, they ease off for different reasons. Now, there is some legitimate reasons where the marriage is just gone and they're trying to move on, but it may be whatever reason that's holding them back financially, is the way I see it. But, and I think that's living in the same house. Now, if you and this person is living in your own separate houses, then really you can do what you want to do. Because if y'all not together anymore, y'all just still legally married, and you just don't have the money to get divorced. Because like I was saying, people spend anywhere from $10,000 to $300,000 on a wedding. And okay, guys, I'm looking crazy because I have a trailer that is being delivered behind me, and behind him is the driver that's supposed to protect him, and then behind him is the other half of the trailer. So I'm like, y'all coming real fast, because he's driving in 2 lanes. That's what caught my attention. I'm like, hold on, and this road right here on I-4, what? Child boo, this road is crazy. When I say crazy, we turning curves left and right, to the point I be sometime wondering if I'm gonna be on top of the next car. That's how crazy it is. But anyway, I know I am all over the place as usual, okay? But that what make it good. That didn't come out right. That's what make it good. Okay. But that's my look at things. It's not always good to be in that situation. I feel that if you and that person, y'all care about each other, you just say it's done and over with. You need to leave your home, and he need to leave. I mean, y'all need to leave. One of y'all need to leave the home. Should I say it like that? And possibly sell it, or both leave at the same time. Because where the problem comes in at, this curse. You know what I'm saying? Trying to hold on to this wheel. Where the problem comes in at, you gonna come and jump in front of me because you want to ride that semi's behind, dumbass. Sorry, but the point is, try to sell the home. One can still stay in it while the other one moves on, and y'all sell the home so that, especially if you put a lot of money in it, so that y'all can, my nose itch, so that y'all can go your own ways and not be done lost a lot of money. Because a lot of people think about the money they done lost. I always hear the story, it's cheaper to keep her. And I'm going to say this, and I'm not going to go too far, but I know another couple, and I'm just going to have to put it out there a little bit, that's in my family. And to me, it's like they're they're on not cloud nine, because that's a different speech. I don't know. It's just so much has happened, but they're still together, and I believe it's financially. But that's their business, not mine. But I'm just one that I can't live with a person, a man, and he's living his life, because I call it he's living his best life. I can't do that, and the reason why is because somebody's gonna get hurt. I watch too much Fatal Attraction on TV1 on Spectrum, and I be seeing how, like last night, apparently the guy had got the other girl pregnant while he was dating another girl, right? He's trying to have his cake and eat it too, but the girl he got pregnant, he didn't want to have a baby by her. He wanted to have a baby by the other girl. But some people can just say, let's do this. If you're going to have this baby, cut me off. Cut me off from all ties. But they won't do that, okay? What it is, they throw in the guy's face, oh, you got me pregnant, you gonna help me with this baby. Oh, I'm gonna get some child support. I ain't studying you. You gonna give me. Don't look at it like that. Girls, cut it off. Don't even look at it like that. If he's saying that he don't want to have nothing to do with you, he don't love you, he don't want this baby, you should have never got pregnant, you need to abort it, sometimes you just have to go a different direction. You really do. And you need to look at, I'm gonna take care of this baby by myself. Why try to get child support and all that from it at times? Because you're just looking at, you don't know how deep it's gonna get. It's scary these days, man. I just look at how people just get mad at you, and y'all done moved on, or you trying to move on, but they don't want you to move on. And I just think that's not cool at all. So you have to be careful. If this man is saying, okay, you need to make sure you on that pill, or you need to say, okay, if you don't want to have no baby by me, then we need to use protection. And then young ladies, you need to do the pill and the condoms, okay? And that means you are trying to protect getting pregnant. But a lot of people, young ladies, they say, okay, if I get pregnant, I better trap them. Baby, don't think like that. Don't think like that. Let me tell you something. I can't even say it. I remember I had my oldest son. I did want a little girl, because that's what I wanted for my first baby. But the guy I started dating, that I have all my other kids by, he wanted a baby. He was like, oh, I'm almost 30 years old. I don't have my own house. I don't have my own nice ride. And I don't have no children. So me and him, we were seeing each other, and I can't think of how long we were dating before I got pregnant. it was a little minute. It was a little minute. It was, I don't know if it was, I really can't remember, y'all. It was a little time. It wasn't like a couple of months. It was close to a year, I think. But the way I look at it is, I wasn't just doing it just for him. I was doing it for myself too. But when I look at life now, I should have just paused and not did it. I should have protected myself, because, you know, we have 3 kids together, and we're not together now. We went our own ways, you know. I'll give him credit. He did take care of his kids. He mishapped a lot. Let me not say a lot. I'm going to say in the beginning of our relationship, when we took our own journey a different direction, he took care of them kids. So I'm going to give him that much prop. But towards the end of my kids growing up, you know, becoming adults, that's when it slowed down. In their, you know, in their teen ages, it slowed down. So I'm gonna say possibly the last I'm looking at something on there. But the last say, I'm gonna say the last 4 to 5 years of child support was rocky, put it that way. But we're gonna get off of him. But you gotta just look at the fact, I know I have been from one direction to the next direction. We started off on one thing, ended up on another. But that movie, or should I say Fatal Attraction, it caught my attention last night, because it's just so much. I watched that, which I shouldn't, because everybody's not like that, and I know that in my heart, but it's just scary. It really is. But my biggest focus is, you know, if it's going to come down to an open relationship, just say, no, we don't need to have it open. I'm just going to go my way, you go your way. I know it's kind of hard when you have a lot of kids, or there is kids in the household, and you're trying to figure out, how am I going to take care of these kids by myself? Y'all just need to sit down. And these days, it ain't even about child support. It's really not. It's mostly about, you know, who gonna raise the kids, because the man don't want another man calling his child. Okay, a man doesn't want his child calling another man dad, or calling, or vice versa for the woman, calling another woman mother. So it's hard, but the only way we can do it, and we can do this right, is honestly, we just need to not have open relationships. We need to go our own ways, figure out a way to come to an agreement and go our own ways, because someone is going to get hurt, you know. And I think the moral of the situation that's going on, that most people are talking about, is, for some reason, y'all know who I'm talking about, but he and her wanted to have a forever relationship, regardless if it's open or not. That's not gonna, somebody is gonna get hurt. Do you hear me? Somebody is going to get hurt. And who normally gets hurt nowadays is vice versa. Because you don't want the other man falling so deeply in love with the woman to the point where he don't want her with him anymore, or vice versa. So what we as people need to do is just go your own way. Break up in that relationship and move along in another direction, because this is not the time to be talking to someone, and then the next thing you know, well, you don't know it, but you gone, because that person done got jealous and don't like the fact what the other person is doing for you or making you feel. They used to make you feel that way. Now they can't. You know. So one man done killed the other man. So now you have neither one of them. Or vice versa. The woman done killed the other woman. Now you don't have neither one of them. So it's like, it's just crazy. You just got to look at life and say, it's not worth it. Because me and my 3 kids of the same father, because I have 4 kids. One was from my first marriage. And then the next 3 kids from someone I dated for a long time. So you'll hear me say my kids of the same father. We went our own ways, you know. We tried to still off and on be together, but it didn't work. I learned that it's not going to work because you're competing for love in reality. So I look at the person I'm with now, you know, has really taught me how to love again. And me and this person was good friends before we started dating. It was a friendship for a good long time before we started dating, you know. And we grew to love one another to the point where we fell in love. And we felt we weren't just friend material. We were 2 people that really loved each other and wanted to be with each other. So I'm gonna end on that note. If you want to hear more Let's Talk About It Thursday, hit that subscribe button if you are not a warrior. Click the notification button to be notified of all videos, along with share this video with someone. It can be someone need to hear this so that they'll know what to do in their life and to give them some type of idea. So I want to thank you so much once again, and later.
So come on, ride.